I will start by covering what we have seen, what the creative director talked about, and what I like and what I'm worried about. Anyways, guns. We will get new guns. They showed new guns because the fans constantly ask for new guns. So we will indeed get new guns. But what I hope is that there is not a ton of things going on at the same time. Don't want it to be distracting. Though if it does, that may only bother me and older fans. Younger fans may be used to non-stop everything going on, and we are just old men yelling at clouds. Hopefully something relating to time, space, and dimension. While I'm sure even fan favorites such as Zircon and Guvatron won't be weapons again, to the joy or dismay of many fans. Well, unless you can just buy old weapons like they did in Going Commando. What I'm confident is those two weapons and probably other weapons will have an equivalent to them. In terms of changes, well, Ratchet Clank is a game that has basically hit its peak in terms of gameplay. In my opinion, quality of levels, size of levels, frames, and story are basically the only differences between games, which is likely why these games only need roughly a year to make. But this game, from what we have heard, has been in development for quite a bit longer than a year. In the trailer, we see Ratchet warping from one distance to another. They say you can warp from planet to planet very quickly, so we will have at least 3 different types of warping: distance warping, planet warping, and dimension warping. Still, I do hope for some type of space exploration. Now this opens up a few questions like, is Ratchet really warping space to close a gap, or is he leaping into a new, very similar dimension, kinda like BioShock Infinite? By the way, the device he's using to warp is officially called a Rift Tether. I wonder where he got it from and who made it. A fan found a golden boat in one of the locations shown in the trailer, so the levels we have seen in the trailer are indeed playable. While I don't see this game being open world, I feel comfortable in thinking it will be bigger or, as stated, denser than any other Ratchet game ever. Now I have mentioned new items unlocking areas. I can see the new girl and Ratchet going in between dimensions and unlocking things with her arm and hammer, and perhaps Ratchet does the same. Perhaps another alternate dimension character also does something to advance in level. Now, thinking about what the creative director said in the IG Insight video, well, first I noticed he mentioned Dr. Nefarious accidentally did this. So maybe in a weird twist, future Nefarious teams up with you to defeat another Nefarious. Also mentioned exotic worlds, so we will be seeing some worlds likely populated with different and unusual plant life. These rifts are popping up all over the world, he says, which likely means the universe. So, as we have also seen characters being sucked up, I expect to come across old faces on missions in new dimensions. Let's hope it's more than just that pirate guy. He also mentions more exploration and more objects. I just have to say, at this moment, this game is really playing with the PS5 tech more so than any other next gen game I am aware of. Looks like Insomniac Games is finally making the game they have wanted to make for over a decade but couldn't because of hardware limitations. No opinion on dual sensing, not really sure what that is yet, sorry, but I like seeing destructible environments. Let's hope to see more of that. Man, imagine how incredible a Mercenaries type game would be on the PS5. Well, it sounds like Insomniac Games put a ton of time, passion, and Sony money into this game, so personally, I have high hopes for the gameplay. Well, those are my thoughts. We'll be waiting for the big updates now, but if you have something you would like me to talk about, shoot. For now, please remember to like and sub. Also, follow my Twitter, link below.